So we are talking Tanakh now, but if we talked before about the 10 tribes, and before that, the 10 tribes kingdom, and about Shevet Dan, who is looking for a place for himself, and comes here to Laish and make the name of the city Dan, named over their father Dan, the son of Yaakov Avinu. Here we are in the time of Avram Avinu. Back in the 90s, until then, we thought that an arch, a gate made like an arch, which every rock holds the other one, okay, and the pressure keeps them together. We thought that this invention came from Babylon or places in that area. And here they found, here and in Ashkelon, at the same time, they actually found an arch gate from much before that, around the time of Avram Avinu, 18th century or somewhere in the area, much before the arches that were found in Babylon. So we think that this, right now, as far as we know, that is an Israeli invention. It comes from here, not Jewish towns. There wasn't anything Jewish at the time. We're talking about Avraham Avinu. What do we see here? Look at it. These are the original stairs taking us into the city. They still didn't build walls at the time. This ramp here is instead of a wall. It's a huge ramp surrounding the city. Now look inside. This is the staircase going inside. And then you see the bricks, mud bricks, just like the ones we had, our forefathers did in Mitzrayim, right? The same thing. Those are the mud bricks. You see they survived for almost 4,000 years. That's how they found them. So they built this whole roof over here in order to keep it like this. They didn't want to take out the mud that got into the gate itself because it's too dangerous. It might collapse. So in order to keep this is the oldest arch gate in the world we know about. You don't want it to fall down. So they kept the mud inside, so you have to imagine. This is the entrance to the city, all with bricks made out of mud, and this is the city of Dan. Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Avram Avinu in Dan? Well, this is Sefer Bereshit. It's written. You remember when Lot was taken captive in the First World War, the 5 kings against the 4 kings, and Lot was taken as a hostage, and then Avram Avinu and his people, 317, run after them. They run north. Now guys, this whole 2 days I'm talking about all the time, the big crack, starting all the way from the Indian Ocean in the south for thousands of kilometers, all the way up to Syria, okay? It comes from Africa to Syria, a big crack, and actually you see the mountains on the other side, they keep on moving still. Every year, 3 centimeters, something like this, okay? They keep on moving, actually. It moves all the time. This is why we have the Kinneret in the middle and Yam HaMelach, because the crack gets bigger and bigger, and then these lakes are made inside, okay? This is how it works. So Avram Avinu runs after the 5 kings, and then this is the difference between a Tanakh lesson than a Tanakh tour. Here you understand the things where they occurred. It says that Avram Avinu runs after them, and then it says, Vayirdof ad Dan. It chased them until the city of Dan, okay, was coming from the area of Yam HaMelach, the Dead Sea. Vayirdefem ad Dan, Vayechalek alehem laila. What Vayechalek means? What's lechalek? To separate, to divide. Avram Avinu divides his force into 2. Why is that? It gets stuck in the Hermon. Look over here. The Hermon starts over here. It's all a big valley running from the Indian Ocean or from Yam Suf, the Red Sea, all the way to Syria. But there, when you get to the Hermon, you have to take a choice. Do you take it from the right or from the left? And then it says, "Vayirdof achareim Adan, vayechalek alehem laila." Avram Avinu divides his force into two, and they surround the Hermon from two sides. Now everything makes sense. Vayechalek alehem laila, vayirdefem ad chova. He ran after them, asher mismol leDamesek, left to Damascus. Now everything's clear. So Avram Avinu was a great strategic, not just Avram Avinu Atzadik, of course. He comes until Dan over here, and then he splits. And now you understand why he has to split his force. Because he got stuck. It's not a valley anymore.